been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Candy. I'm a mom to 5. On my channel, I share homeschooling, homesteading, gardening, day in the life, what's for dinner, canning, grocery hauls, all kinds of things. This morning I got my coffee made. Now I'm going to make some potato latkes. We have some ranch mashed potatoes I made the other night. I put some bacon bits, cheese, and egg in here. And I'm going to get these all mixed up. And then I'm going to dip these in breadcrumbs and fry them. And that'll be breakfast today. I like to do this pretty often when we have leftover mashed potatoes because then I know that they will get used up and not wasted or lost in the fridge, because that tends to happen with the mashed potatoes around here. And it just makes a pretty easy breakfast that my kids really enjoy.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. In times that are changing and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to your embrace. 'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful every day. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me.
I put 2 nearly frozen pork tenderloins in my Instant Pot, and I put them on a delayed timer so they can defrost in the Instant Pot before the timer comes on. Now I'm making up my breakfast shake, and then I'm going to get me a cup to put my ice water in, and I'm going to take my breakfast shake and my ice water with me when I leave the house in a minute. And then I went ahead and discarded some of my sourdough into another jar to use later, and I fed my sourdough. Hi friends, today we have our ice cream social and class sign up at Co-op, so we're headed over there and we are going to sign up for classes and have a gym day, have ice cream, and all the kids are going to visit with their friends for the first time since Co-op ended in April or May. Okay, it's been many hours later and I'm working on dinner, so I started frying some potatoes and boiling a spaghetti squash. Once the squash was tender, I scooped out the inside, put it in the small pan on the back, washed out the pan I boiled the squash in, and started some mac and cheese in it because some of my kids love mac and cheese. And then the spaghetti squash, I'm going to add just maybe a half of a teaspoon of butter and some salt to that. For my potatoes, I'm using this butter garlic grill seasoning on them, and then I'm also going to add some salt and pepper. And our pork tenderloin is already done, so that's going to be dinner tonight. It was just a quick throw together the sides kind of dinner. I went ahead and made some green beans per Maddie's request, and I just put some Danos and butter in those. Here is the pork tenderloin that I made earlier. I had pulled it out, sliced it up, and put it back into the juices to keep it warm. And this is dinner tonight. Hi friends, it is Thursday evening and I'm out for my walk. It's been a kind of a busy day. We woke up a little bit late, and then while I worked on breakfast, I sent the kids out to go for a morning swim just to kind of wake them up and get them a little bit more motivated, I guess, because they were all dragging this morning. And so they went for a swim. I made potato latkes, and then while they were swimming, I also had coffee, which I needed because I was dragging as well. And then they ate that. I made my protein shake. They did their chores. They got ready. We went to co-op. We had our gym day / ice cream party and did class signups. So it's humid out here and it's making it hard to breathe. Penny and Maddie signed up for a felt frenzy class where they're going to make things out of felt. Mika and CJ signed up for a shed building class, and I believe we're going to auction it off to like make money for the co-op. So they're going to be building a shed. Bubba signed up to be in the cooking class that I'm teaching, so he'll be with me. We had like 9 or 10, I think, new families show up and sign up and all that, so that was kind of neat. But anyway, I had set my pork loin in the Instant Pot on like a delayed timer because it was still semi-frozen, and that came on while we were gone and cooked, and then went on to the warm setting. So when we got home, all I had to do was make sides to go with dinner. So for our sides, I made fried red potatoes, and I cooked the first spaghetti squash that became ripe from the garden. It was small and it was still kind of a little green, but it was ripe enough. And then we did green beans, and I put Danos on those. And then I made a smoked Gouda mac and cheese. And there is nearly no leftovers from dinner. The kids were like starving after being at their ice cream party and all that. But yeah, dinner went over really well. Everybody was like, oh, I'm so hungry. And when we came home, and they were like asking for snacks. And I was like, just let me fry potatoes. You don't need snacks. I didn't want them, filling up while I was cooking. So they ate a ton of dinner. There's barely any meat left, barely any potatoes left. And I think that's it. I had Penny load the dishwasher and start it, and then fill all the pots and pans up with warm soapy water so I can hand wash those. And then I had CJ clean up the table and clean it and like wipe it down. I had Mika put food up, so I just have to wipe counters down and stuff. But I'm gonna get in my walk, and then when I get inside, I think I'm gonna make sourdough chocolate chip cookies. I saw some on Farmhouse on Boone's website, and I thought that sounded really good, so I think we're gonna give those a try. The sourdough brownies went over really well, and everybody keeps asking for them again, so I thought about making those, but I really want to try something different. And my thought was to double or triple the sourdough chocolate chip cookie recipe and freeze some dough for another day. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because my sourdough is super active, and I fed it this morning before we left, so it should be just about at peak by the time I get done walking. So that's kind of the goal right now. This bunny comes out every night when I'm walking. But it doesn't let me get very close before it runs. There it goes. Penny's convinced that she's going to make friends with it, though. She leaves carrots out here all the time in this little area, and they're always gone, so it's getting them. I'm shaking, but I was walking and I wasn't being the most observant, and I almost stepped on this giant snake.
Okay, we're inside for the evening. Everybody is taking turns taking showers, so Penny and I are going to make some dessert while they take their showers. We are doing Farmhouse on Boone's sourdough chocolate chip cookies. The kids really enjoy these ones, so we're going to go ahead and make these up, and then we'll take our showers last.
You are faithful, faithful through all things. You are faithful, faithful through all things. You are with us, we are not alone. You remind us to hold on to hope. When we are lost in pain, we cry out.
Thank you guys so much for coming along today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time with another new one. Bye.